everyone, and welcome to Pius Talk. I'm Colleen Para, and we are reporting live from the St. Pius Catholic Church in Tucson, Arizona. That's right, folks. We are here with this weekly show to talk to some of the people in our parish and our community who are the newsmakers, and they do it all in the name of Christ. And today I have Brian Landry with me, and he's with the Knights of Columbus. Welcome, Brian. Nice to see you.
Thank you, Colleen. It's great to be here.
And so you have been a knight at St. Pius since 2007, and I know that one of the main teachings of the Knights is charity. Tell me about some of the causes that they support here.
So we at the council, we have been supporting both the food pantry, and we support the youth groups in here, religious ed program. We've also support Father Harry in anything that we can help with. We have our community meals that we give out, breakfast. We do the Lenten fish fry, which everybody loves. And then I also sponsor or coordinate the Donuts on the Patio from October to April, only because after April and before October, we don't want the frosting to run off of the donuts. So we wait for the cooler times to do that. But in charity, that's what we are as Knights, and we do support the outside community, which is Reach Out Women's Center. We support, we have supported Adoption Solutions, which is run by one of our parish parishioners here. We also support Special Olympics. We run fundraisers for them, which is called the PWID Drive, which is the Tootsie Roll Drive for everybody else to know.
Okay.
And and those are the programs, the biggest programs we run here as the Knights.
And you have one particular cause that you're collecting supplies for, and that is for families, for babies, for children, and it's called the Diapers and Baby Supplies Drive, and it's coming up. So tell us about that. Okay,
so we, as I said before, we sponsor Reach Out Women's Center. Reach Out Women's Center is a diocese-sponsored group. They are open for girls who don't want to give up their babies to abortion. So so they counsel them and give them the options between adoption or taking care of them. And they also supply, do some testing if they need it for pregnancy. They also do ultrasounds as they get into the program. Once they join the program, then they're given more. And when they have the child, this is what Reach Out gives them, a whole setup for 36 months. They can come back to the center and pick up clothing or diapers or supplies if they choose to raise the child. And if not, they give them an option of adoption, which is through Adoption Solutions, is one of the Catholic groups that we go through, that they can go through.
Now we have some of the supplies here. Tell us what these moms need.
Well, of course, some of these moms are not equipped to deal with the first baby that they have. So basically, we supply diapers from newborns and stuff, and that is done from the center. They have a nice warehouse in the back that they work from. They have volunteers that set it all up for them. So when the girl has her baby, or when the mother is there, they get a little care package that has usually clothing, as you can see here, some diapers for the first few weeks of their birth, and they can get more. And then, any toys or stuff that they might have for as they grow older. So basically, Reach Out Women's Center provides that upon the birth of the child, and that. The other services they offer, like I said, is they will do the ultrasounds to see the progression of the child, and counseling, because that's the biggest thing, is the counseling part of it, which we believe is the right to life, is as it should be.
So the diaper and baby supplies drive, it's going to be October 24th and 25th at
Right.
St. Pius. So tell us, where do we bring the supplies?
Okay, so we're going to set up out here on the west side of the gym, and on Saturday we'll do, like if it was Saturday Mass, we're going to be there from 4 to 7, and you can drop off then Saturday on the 24th from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. And then on Sunday morning we'll be here from 8 to 11, and that'll be just in time, 9 o'clock Mass and then communion, so you can come to when you come to church, you can drop off. Same place will be set up out here. I'll also have a drop-off box, a box that I'll set up in the front entrance of the church. You can also drop off there if you're going into church for the thing. You can also, and it's already started, you can start dropping stuff off at the office, and I will pick it up during the week, during each day, and bring it back here and just put it in there. Once we do this collection, then I will arrange to go down to Women's Reach Out Center with some volunteer nights of ours, and we are going to deliver it to them. And we will have pictures, we will take pictures and we'll post them for the community to see. And we do this, I try to do this once a year, and I didn't get to do it last year because by the time we got ready to organize, was COVID hit. But we're going to do it now. Father Harry said yes, that he's all for this. This is our part in showing our respectful life and going from there.
And diapers, I looked this up because it's been a while since I've had a child. So babies need 8 to 12 diapers per day. And if you look at the cost of that, that's $70 to $80 per month. I mean, that's a lot of money for these moms. And so this is a great thing that you're doing for them. And I wondered too, do you accept cash donations?
Yes, we will have a donation. I will have a donation jar where we set up here. We'll have a table out here. If you want to drop off a donation, you can either make it out to the Knights of Columbus, Council 10762, which would probably be the best, and then we will make sure that that money goes to this drive. You can also drop off cash donation if you want to. They can use anything and everything right now as far as that goes, so cash donations are accepted.
Okay, and you're a knight at St. Pius, but you're also an angel. You do such great work for all of us to help all these families who are in need. And what inspires you? I always want to know that question. What's the story behind Brian?
So I have to go back to my parents. My mother was always a big one on by the way, just to interject, I was raised Methodist. So I converted to Catholicism when I married my wife, Connie. But we've always done service throughout our lives as young kids. And when I became a Catholic, I was in two communities, St. Blaise in Bellingham, Mass, and then St. Mary's in Uxbridge. And I got involved with the fundraisers out there for the schools and their the schools and the religious program. So I guess it started that, but it really started with my mother and my father, and as far as being part of the church and doing things for the church, and that helps. That kind of did it for me. And then, like I said, as I got involved in the St. Mary's, we used to have a wonderful Polish festival. Beautiful, and so I got involved in that with the food, and I was one of the barkers for one of the chance games. So we had I got involved with that, and I did not become a knight till I came out here, and when I came to St. Pius, my wife and I were looking for a church that had some meaning to it, and when I came here, I noticed that first thing I noticed was the Knights of Columbus, and they always seemed to have something going on. If it wasn't a breakfast, it was something else. So I actually didn't finish my degree until the beginning of the summer of 2007, And after I got my bachelor's degree in engineering, all of a sudden, I was 50-something years old then. Dick Goddard, which a lot of people here at St. Pius knows, approached me and said, "Have you thought about becoming a knight?" And I says, "Well, I want to do something other than study." And so my wife says, "Yes, he's ready to become one." So my wife was the motivating interest to start with St. Pius Knights of Columbus, and that was when I joined.
Well, the Knights of Columbus and St. Pius are very fortunate to have you, Brian, and thanks to you and your wife for all you do for all of us. And thanks a lot for joining us today. I really appreciate it, and look forward to seeing boxes and boxes and boxes of all the baby supplies.
It'll be great. I also want to put in a plug. If you want to know more about the Knights of Columbus, please go to kofc.org, and you'll find out everything about us and our founding with Father Michael J. McGivney, who on the 31st of October will be beatified by the Vatican. So he's going to be honored for what he started.
Well deserved. Thanks, Brian.
Thank you for having me, Colleen.